Happy whatever day of the week it is from Arizona. Out here in the mountains. A lot of you ask always about my health. And I know this is a big question because, of course, it's a big concern for me. You know, I've been basically bedridden for 9 months, and like I had a month where I could not look at the sunshine. I could not open my eyes. I was in a dark room hanging on to life. That was February. That was my birthday month. The year I went from 33 to 34. I am still alive. I'm still here, peoples. Did I just say peoples? Yes, I did. And last Monday I went through a spiritual deliverance. Huge shout out to Frank and Christy Wentz from Finding Freedom Ministries over on the East Coast. They were incredible. They walked me through this. They actually did not charge me. It did not feel, sleazy or anything like that. It was incredibly powerful. And if you haven't done deliverance and you want to get closer to God and you want to see the truth, I recommend deliverance. I mean, like the way Jesus did it, which is, he did 3 things. He taught, he preached, he healed the sick, and he cast out the evil. And in the Lord's Prayer, which is a daily prayer, give us our daily bread, it also says, and deliver us from evil. That's a daily prayer. So no, I'm not all better. I'm still fighting through a ton of symptoms that yeah. But I'm out of bed. I'm pacing better. I'm learning how to just do a lot of things in moderation. And that's my main goal for the foreseeable future, is to just continue to pace. My ligaments, my joints, and my everything, just so much soreness. But I believe that will go away because we're going to speak the truth. And that's something else I'm learning, is to speak the truth while feeling the fact. And I used to be the biggest realist in the room. I'd be like, get real, here are the facts. And dude, what I've had to learn about leaving fact for truth, and the truth is, we are healed. Our minds are powerful enough to connect to God and heal our bodies. If God lives in us, who can be against us? And if the same spirit that raised him from the dead lives in us, that's an active, not a passive verse in Romans 8:11. And if the spirit of him who raised Christ from the dead lives in us, then he who raised Christ from the dead will also give life to your mortal bodies. Isn't that interesting? Give life to your mortal bodies because of his spirit who dwells in you. So I'm just telling my mind, look, I know you're in bed right now. I know you got numb limbs. I know you're feeling this right now, but look, this is what we're going to believe. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's been the biggest battle I've ever fought, ever. And I'm going to keep fighting it. So first of all, thank you all for just continually encouraging me. So many of you have just encouraged me like more than you'll ever know. And just know that I'm out here fighting the good fight. And we're not going to let Satan win, because Satan would love nothing more than for a Christian AI leader to throw in the towel. And I have been there so many times this year, almost throwing in the towel. It's by the grace of God I stand here today. So yeah, that's my update. I'm sticking to it. And a few of you know that I was wearing an EMF necklace. It looked like a little computer chip. So I have actually, after deliverance, I've done a lot to scrub my house of anything that could be third eye and new age, because I just don't want any portals whatsoever. I want to claim that I'm in his kingdom, God's kingdom. So this is actually a cross from an Etsy seller. I'll link to it if you guys want. Made out of shungite, which is a protective, natural quality found in the earth's materials that can neutralize, whoa, just fell in the dirt, that can neutralize radiation from EMF. So traded in my computer chip for a shungite cross. Oh man, there you go. There's my health update. I hope you guys are doing great, and yeah, we're gonna keep crushing it, not gonna back down, not even 1 inch. Instead, we're gonna gain territory, because I'm gaining it here in the mind, the will, and the emotions. So help me God, because that's the hardest battle I've ever fought. Wooey. So I'm gonna keep fighting. Long freaking 9 months. We're not going to throw in this towel. No, we are not. We're going to gain some territory. Cheers, my friends.